is a GMAT question from gmatquestions.org. Let's read the question. If x minus 2 squared equal 225, which of the following could be the value of x plus 3? Okay, x plus 3, not x. Don't make the mistake of finding x. We need to add 3 to x to find the correct answer. So we have x minus 2 squared equal 225. X minus 2 squared equal the square of 15 is 225. Okay, 15 is a square root of 225. Most people would do this to solve this question. You have in general a variable x, so x squared is equal to k squared. The solution to this is x equal k, don't forget, or x equal negative k. Many people do forget the case in which x is equal to negative k. Okay, this is important to know that we have two different solutions here, x equal k or x equal negative k. It's like when you have x squared equal 4, the square of 2 is equal to 4, but also the square of negative 2 is equal to 4. Now we're going to solve this question using this method. Now we're in factorization. This is a section about factorization. We could solve this question using a factorization method. I'll show you later. Okay. So if you have this, using this particular method on the right side, we can say that x minus 2, without the I don't even need the parentheses, is equal to 15. Let me just get rid of the parentheses here. Okay. Or x minus 2 is equal to negative 15. Clearly here, x is equal to 15 plus 2, which is 17. Or here, x is equal to negative 15 plus 2, negative 13. In this particular case, x plus 3 is equal to 17 plus 3, which is, let's just write down, which is equal to 20. Or x plus 3 here is going to be equal to negative 13 plus 3, which is equal to negative 10. If you look at the answer choices, we can see clearly that we don't have the case in which x plus 3 equals 20, but we do have the case in which x plus 3 is negative 10, and it's a D. Okay? So, the correct answer, easy, let me change color here. D is the correct answer. No problem using this particular method. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to erase this whole thing and show you a different method of solving this question. Okay, let's go ahead. So, another method is to say that once we have x minus 2 squared equal to 225, then rewrite what we did before, x minus 2 squared equal 15 squared. Okay, so again, this is another method. Let me just write it on the right side, another method. So what we're going to do here is to say that if you have in general x equal k square, then we can say that x squared minus k squared equals 0, and this is going to lead to x plus k. We're going to do a factorization. The factorization, this factorization is called the difference of two squares. It's a difference here because of the minus sign of two squares, and the factorization of this difference is x plus k times x minus k. Okay, sorry about my x here, the way I wrote it, but it's an x. Okay, it's an x here, and it's going to be equal to 0. So you know how to solve this type of equation. It is the same as x plus k equals 0, or x minus k equals 0. So which means that x equal negative k, or x equal k. Okay, essentially it boils down to what we did earlier in a faster way, but this particular method can be useful, and you'll see in a moment why. So if you do that, we're going to say, using this particular technique, we're going to say that x minus 2 squared minus 15 squared equals 0. Okay? So if you have something like this, the difference of two squares equals 0, then all you have to do is, this being this big x here, x minus 2, so we're going to have x minus 2, which is like x here, plus 15, so like the plus k here, time x minus 2 minus 15 is going to be equal to 0. Okay, if you want, you can consider x equal x minus 2 and k being equal to 15. Okay, so this is the same as x minus 2 plus 15 is plus 13, and this is going to be x minus 17 equals 0. So clearly this is going to be x plus 13, if you want I can write it, equals 0, or x minus 17 equals 0, and this is going to give us x equal negative 13, or x equals 17. It's the same thing we found earlier for x, and we have x plus 3 in this particular case is negative 13 plus 3 is negative 10, or x equal, in this particular case, x plus 3 rather, going to be 17 plus 3, which is equal to 20. Okay, as you can see, we got the same result as the previous method. The first method is faster, but there are going to be cases where you're going to be faced with this type of question of the difference of two squares. The question will not be given like this, but it may be given as x minus 2 squared minus 225 equals 0. And sometimes it is not necessary to put the 225 on the right side. Actually, there are times where you're better off, keeping it this way, having everything on the left side. Just recognize that it's the difference of two squares, and this is the way to solve it. By using this particular method highlighted on the right side, you can solve the question this way. And just what we did here is really applying the rule of AB equals 0. This means that A equals 0 or B equals 0. We did a factorization such that we have an entity A times an entity B equals 0, and then A has to be equal to 0 or B equals 0. Okay, sorry, it has been long. I just wanted to show you two different methods of solving this question. Okay, and regardless, the answer is still D. Okay, let's write it down again. Remind you, D is still the correct answer, no matter which method you use. Okay, thanks for watching. This is a question from GMAT questions.org.